Yeah, this is our 4th trip to Brazil, so I think, we say pretty regularly that this is our favorite place to play shows. Especially when we play our own, headlining club shows. It's just, there's really nowhere else in the world where you get the same level of energy from a crowd like you do in Brazil. It's just insane. So, yeah, I'll see about that, getting that Brazilian passport. Last night was in Rio was our first experience playing a festival like this, where kind of being the rock band on the festival. The guys at McFly are kind of a pop rock band too, more than being just a pop band. But I think we would be more of a rock band than they are, and. There were definitely a lot of young, fans there, young female fans there that were, I think, digesting rock and roll for the first time in their lives, really. But we've been a band for a long time, and it's a very rare opportunity that we get to play for new fans, to play shows where you get to make new fans at this point in our career, especially for that many people, that many new fans. So it's definitely a different thing to play with this many pop artists. You're not going to get a Yellowcard circle pit going at this festival. It's just not going to happen. So you kind of have to handle the audience a little differently and kind of learn on the fly as you go.
I know how excited you are, but they asked us to come down here and bring some rock and roll to you tonight. So we are Yellowcard, here to represent the rock and roll for the evening. Now listen, this is something that happens at rock and roll shows that I would like to see happening right now. I want us all to get our feet off the ground, everyone all the way back, in one singular motion, okay?
We've been used to Yellowcard shows, super crazy, high energy Yellowcard fans, and last night was kind of a shocker to come out and have to play to an audience that's definitely much more interested in singing along to the songs, and it's just not the same thing. And in no way is that a negative thing. It's just a different thing. So we're just not really, we weren't used to it. We weren't ready for it, I think. So tonight we're a little more prepared, I think, for what we're going into on stage, and I think we are able to go into that with a little more positive attitude this time, because we know kind of what to expect tonight after playing last night.
Thank you so much for having us back in Brazil, having us here in Sao Paulo. And we really appreciate all of you who are here waiting to see Demi Lovato, waiting to see all the other bands. There's a lot of huge artists playing this festival. We feel really lucky to be on it. So if this is your first time seeing us or you have no idea who we are, thank you for standing here and watching. But what I want to say is, we came to Brazil for Yellowcard fans, and we see you out there, and we thank you for being here tonight.
No, I think that we have really tried over the last 2 years, since we've sort of come back to touring and making records after we took a couple years off, to do the best we can to use the social networking sites to connect with the fans, to reconnect with the fans. We have to do a little bit more work on our own, being on an independent label, and even if we were still on a major label, I don't think anybody would do any work over there either, because they know that the bands will do it them. You kind of are expected to do it now, so it's making everybody work a little less, and the bands work a little more. So it is what it is. I can't complain. I have a pretty amazing job, so if I have to spend an extra 30 minutes or an hour a day on the internet, it's not that big of a deal. But at the same time, I think we are a band that really tries to use it just for the band and for information regarding the band. We're not so much using it for our personal lives or revealing that side. I think we like to keep a little bit of privacy for ourselves outside of the band, whereas some artists choose to kind of use Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and whatever else to just kind of let it all out there. And you know, like if one more fan asks me to post a picture of my girlfriend on the internet, I think I'm gonna go crazy, because it's just not gonna happen, you know? That's my part, it's my world. They like pop music. I mean, honestly, we were out there working our asses off, you know, playing as hard as we could, and then we went and watched like the first couple songs McFly played after us, and I mean, they just smoked us. I mean, for the first chorus of the first song, the whole place just went insane. And you know, it is what it is. Just rock and roll is in a different place right now, and I again would say that we're lucky to be here, and we're lucky to be able to be a part of a show like this. Like, I don't expect these, you know, 10 or 15,000 or how many people are here tonight to be Yellowcard fans. They're young fans, and this is going to be a lot of their first time seeing the band, and you know, you have to kind of expect a different reaction when a fan is watching you for the first time. They're listening and they're taking it in and they're experiencing it, as opposed to a show where you play where everybody knows every word to every song. They don't have to focus on listening. You know what I mean? They just kind of go insane. So, but yeah, we definitely realized that we don't have enough songs with 4 on the floor beat in them last night. Yeah, so, but you know, we love what we do, and we love playing for new fans. So that's what these shows are all about for us. Hey, I'm Ryan from Yellowcard, and you are watching XYZ TV.
To not believe